Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 15 of Mr. T Plays Control. Alright, we're trying to find Dylan. We're trying to get to the Panopticon containment. Pretty sure it's... I gotta go through here. Roll a 3. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Holy shit. That scared the fucking shit out of me. Alright, same thing. God, that sounds terrible. Okay, everything's in the ceiling. It's 3:45. Am I gonna have to match this to that, but it's gonna be backwards? I am, yep. There's nothing for me to do here, though. Where's the clock? 3:45. Nothing for me to do here. Hmm. That was stupidly easy. I traverse the Ocean View Motel. I'm trying to control this with one hand right now. Here we go.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
P6 cell. Man, he's got his own sign. Apparently he's, who the hell is this guy?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right, well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
Don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours.
Uh-oh.
This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, man. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you.
Thank you.
And please, ma'am, Call me Fred.
All right, Freddy.
Thanks, Langston.
He literally just told you to call him Fred. Hey, what's up, homies?
Better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
We gotta read all these. Hang on. We got some readings to do. Hang on. Assets. Hey, we got corrupted materials. Category 3. It's from mold 72936. Alright, my brother's keeper. Enemy within. Investigate safe room. Oh. I was right there. Okay, collectibles. I got a bunch here, don't I? I got 6. Holy shit, we're going to be here for a hot minute. Wolf Globe. AI-72-PE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description / altered effect. The item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, and spins freely on all axes. All axis. Axes? Axis. But it's plural on all axes. Okay. While the containment and the continents and the oceans are recognizably those on Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographical additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrilio. There are no signatures left by its marker. Physical contact renders subject dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting feeling an unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Fuck, that's fucked up. That's from 2010. It's relatively recent. 2010 was 11 years ago. That's fucking nuts. Mannequin supplement background. So the waste mannequin, also known as file number AI7-KE. The background. The item was last owned by Madame Redacted, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Redacted, Maine for unknown reasons. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Redacted. After her death, caused by Redacted, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing the article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of the national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. That is Waste Mannequin ID. The acquisition date was Christmas Eve, 1967. Its containment is in the Panopticon on floor 4, Unit 11. Postbox supplement. Jasper Postbox AI31-PE. I wonder what these dates and whatnot mean. Anyway, background. Agents arrived in town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding quote-unquote frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the position of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's quote-unquote epicenter to the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed in a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel has been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Pram procedures. Smoking pram, AI-13-KE. Containment procedure. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item smokes causes redacted. Descriptions / altered effects. Item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Background. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed records of the events leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were re-performed at the order of the Archives and Records Chiefs. So that was acquired on August 5th in 1979. It's also contained in the Panopticon. Arctic Queen AI-10-KE supplemental materials. Redacted interview on November 20th, 1974. A. Can you tell us... Oh, agent, I'm guessing. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? LM. I was running out to get eggs. There was a corner store on the 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. He had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back and started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of brick fell on that, and those drawings are still there. How did that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off of those magnets, but maybe it's better. I didn't hold on to them. Maybe it's better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. And finally for this, that was 1974. Wait a minute. The interview... Oh, they acquired it. That's not when it happened, though. Okay. Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermos. Containment procedures. No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. The blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cap and the logo of Oh Dear Diner located in Bright Falls, Washington. The cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula 1-16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered, other than keeping liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. I want this thing. The background. The thermos was discovered at the shore of Cauldron Lake, outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of a recurring AWE. See Bright Falls AWE case file for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, see Prime Canada program entry for further information, who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, had been seen redacted collecting similar thermos for an redacted purpose. And that was 2010. Alright, correspondence size. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog. What do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for quote-unquote suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that was just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do! And the multimedia spare footage. Oh, I didn't really watch this. know, she's got... Dude's got the hots for her, she's got the hots for him. Awkward. That whole thing was awkward. This place seems like an awkward place to work. Alright, here we go! Man, that took me like 60 minutes. What's this say? Jefferson Vault Solutions. Warranty review avoided.
The Panopticon.
Panopticon.
Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Which object of power? I'm confused. Floor 12, the archives! Mine, motherfucker. Firebreak. Okay, so this is... Fort units. The Panopticon. Oh shit. Well, that was cool. It's pretty groovy. I really gotta use that stuff more. Well, it's the post box. Picnic basket. I do not have a file on that. This is pretty neat. This is cool. A fan. I vaguely remember a fan. Is that a crochet mallet or something? Looks like some kind of mallet. Ray tracing. P6 is on level 5. Alright. I guess we'll go to level 4.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
What? Is that Dylan? Subdue the Benekovs. Well, that's nothing.
Hello? Is anyone there?
It's a refrigerator. Let's claim this first.
Hello? Is anyone there?
That's not Dylan.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shipper blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Some other time, buddy. Yo, dude, there's a guy over there on the refrigerator. Need some help. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. How far am I from a... I mean, the way that thing is lit, it's like begging. I don't think I have it. I don't have the power. I think I'm gonna find my brother in here.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Is that supposed to be working at? I was not trying to control it at all. Ooh. That was like a barrel. Cleanse the Benikoff television. Well, that says TV, but... Maybe I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. Can I get out? Oh, I thought I was going to have to jump. Huh. Alright, you know what? Hang on a second here. Photo mode. Executive personnel protection. We're gonna... It's a hard no. There's some movement. Why does that matter? Gloomy noir. Ugh, nightmare. His new. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, arcade. I don't like any of those. Alright, whatever. Three, 6, 9, 10. What was that? What was that? Jeez Louise. Where's that elevator? I was thinking, wow, that's a pretty big flaw in this game. That I could just hide behind that one pillar or whatever it was. But nope.
Andor, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
To deconstruct. Always love an episode with housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts.
Here we go again.
TV ain't got no power over me. Nope. Hold the levitate. What? I can fly?
dealt with the TV.
All right.
Now I can find Dylan.
Wait, what am I doing? That's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even notice that this is. That's pretty cool. Search for Dylan and max security. How do I get to the fucking... So that's why that's there. Oh, hang on, my buddy just texted me. Alright. P6 cell. I'm coming for you, Dylan. Hey, swan boat! This is kind of cool. Actually, hang on. Let's read what we got. Let's read what we got in case we see some moles. Salvador's ID. Issue. Oh, expired. Oh. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. That's what Lynn Salvador's tasted like? Jesus, that was awkward. Anchor supplement. Background. Well, the crew of the White Ocelot first encountered the strange spherical phenomenon while fishing the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere of faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the four surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. The agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor. They noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the Redacted. Paper lantern. The lantern was discovered on a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan, named Redacted. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item. The shining beacon hanging on its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern. Oh, this is the ramen lantern, by the way. And helped it find international acclaim through the television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audience interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm, the chittering songs of evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change, and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever, here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. That's all. Level 4. Hey, Jasper box. BlackRock paneling has proved effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effects. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keeping a distance of redacted feet from the cell. That's a lot of feet. If it's redacted that much, that's a lot of feet. That's like that's at least a 10-digit number. Good Lord. 1 million feet? Minimum of 1 million feet? Alright, dark blue United States Post Office, model redacted. Paint is chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of the agents remained unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socioeconomic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to the individual's vulnerability to the item. Victim states of mind were recorded during the onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet been found. Okay, so that's a balloon. It's a get well balloon. The swan boat. I didn't know about that one. Water core? I don't remember if I remember that. crowbar.
Dylan. So close.
This is where he's lived? Dude, that sucks, bro. Give me my stuff, damn it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse,
I can hear you. Shit.
are you there? Jesse,
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back.
My brother's keeper.
My brother.
I'm not level 6 yet. Come on, of all the shit I've done. Where do I gotta go? Oh, you know I gotta check this place out though, right? Oh man, some shit went down. So this is his living quarters. So the cell's pretty big. And then all these ragged edges. There's no files in here? No files anywhere in here. Jesse. Huh, interesting. I bet you're something all the way on the other side. Or I could be wrong. Nope, can't go. Dylan faded in observation. We gotta read that. Oh, it's literally just an itinerary, or not an itinerary, but a log of his daily activities or daily observations. This is confidential, guys. Confidential, so you know, as we've been doing this entire time, keep this to yourself. 9:30, at breakfast is brought. 11:54, got out of bed, used the toilet. He returns to bed. And 3 minutes later, at 11:57, he asked for the television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 o'clock lunch. 12 o'clock lunch. At noon, lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. At 12:02, he eats lunch. At 2:38, he uses toilet. At 4:30, begins talking to himself. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from the television. 4:07, becomes upset, throws lunch tray at class. 4:09, sedated, clean the cell, television is turned off. At 6:12, comes to, asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuses. 6:16, sleeps. The staff refused to turn it on because the television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. So. Alright, we are going to... Ooh, what do we got? Upgrades friend. Construct charge. Charge holds up to 3 explosive projectiles and can stagger enemies caught in the blast. Okay, shatter. Upgrade spin. Yeah, we're good. Okay, 3 points. What do we want? We need some more energy, right? Yeah. Reset abilities. Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay. This is the end of episode 14, 15? I forget. I'll have to go back and look. But we're going to go right into the next episode, so stay tuned.